Well, hello there, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jordan Blakey, the Liver Flush Man, here today with another amazing raw food recipe here. This one's going to be a salad with a salad and the wraps, the raw salad and wrap recipe here. This is a pretty high percent of Lifefood. If you don't know what Lifefood is, that's the next level of raw food. That is food. That is raw food that only is raw food that contains a life force, an auric energy field. It's also called auric foods. And if you are interested in taking your raw food diet to the next level, I really encourage you to join my YouTube channel, Lifefood TV. It actually forwards the domain forwards to the YouTube channel called lifefood.tv. It's a YouTube channel on specifically the highest life foods available on this planet for building biophotonic light energy in your cells of your body and your body to receive the highest form of energy in foods available on this planet. Alright, so this food here is a pretty high percent life food, but all the ingredients might not be the highest quality life food, so I'm calling this a raw food recipe, the salad and wraps here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to get into this here. Alright, we got all these ingredients here. You see, it's also a variety of colors of foods here. Not too many ingredients. Not all these are going to be used. So here we go. We'll get into it here. First, we got the baby kale here, which is of course a nice green, and the baby kale is also easy to digest. It's got soft leaves, and then we also got here. We got some kale, some green kale here, and we got a little bit of chard here. Now all these ingredients here are organic as well, so if you can get organic whenever you can. So the thing is about and then we also got some lettuce here as well, and so the lettuce, this kale, the chard, and the baby kale here, these are all contain a lot of chlorophyll. Alright, and chlorophyll is known as the blood of plants. Alright, so just like the blood in our body, the hemoglobin in our body is red, the blood of the plants are green, and that chlorophyll, that green pigment in there, is made from the sun energy. That is the process of photosynthesis. So this kale, the darker the green is of the leafy vegetables, especially, and all greens, those contain the highest concentration of the chlorophyll, right? And then see that chlorophyll, it's called the blood of plants, is also, it very much resembles the blood of mammals, humans and other animals, and so that also is going to help our blood evolve, the DNA evolve to eventually the triple helix spiral. Originally, the DNA was RNA, and then there was ones before that, dating back before that. But DNA holds memory as well. So so as we got RNA in our blood as well as DNA, and the RNA is the remnants of the old DNA from the past, which still it helps feed through RNA force the DNA that we have now. But the DNA we have now, see, all of life seeks to become more stable, including at the molecular and cellular level, as we see in molecules. And antioxidants and enzymes are the stepping stones in your diet. The more antioxidants and enzymes you bring in, the living ones, then that gives the information and the coding to your cells in order for it to start, the cells starting imprinting memory of the free energy molecules that exist, such as like antioxidants. Because I'll tell you the properties of these antioxidants. Antioxidants are the opposite of free radicals, because the free radicals cause aging in the cells and the body, degeneration, and an antioxidant is the opposite of that. Alright, free radicals are oxidation, which is oxidation, the degeneration of the cell, and An antioxidant is antioxidant, so it doesn't oxidize, and that is closer to a free energy system within the body. All right, so you know, and then the enzymes, living enzymes, are kind of the next step up from antioxidants. First you got vitamins, then you got minerals, then you got antioxidants, then you got enzymes, and then you got the Lifeforce. All right, and that's what that channel is, Lifefood.tv. The YouTube channel, Lifefood TV, is about building that relationship with the life food, with the Lifeforce, the highest auric potential of the food, the living aura. The living aura that is around this food, which you can see through Kirlian photography, the imaging of the auric field of these living plants, alright, living organisms in there. So at the cellular level, alright, so you know, I'll explain the antioxidant properties here, what they do. They're basically anti-aging properties, and all antioxidants are found in all raw living fruits and vegetables, and certain ones contain more than others. Now, you know, such as, say, this lemon here. First, I'm doing a lot of talking, but I'm not explaining what we're putting in here, right? So first we got, you know, we put in the kale and the chard we cut up with all the good chlorophyll. Then we got the orange and yellow bell peppers here, and we're going to put in the red, and that is very much connected to the colors of foods. The pigments are connected to the chakras of the body, all right? And the chakras are the energetic energy centers corresponding to different organs in the body, all right? So it's very much the neat thing that in nature you find the chakras, colors based on the chakras. There are 7 major chakras in the body, including a couple other minor ones, and they also extend above the body and go all the way up to the galactic source and beyond. So the 7 major chakras here are connected to the 7 colors of the rainbow. So what happens is you look at a rainbow, it goes red at the bottom, then orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, or indigo violet. All right. So in this, you got the red here. That's the root chakra. So this is going to charge that root chakra. All right. This is going to charge the root chakra as well. All these foods have like the living vitamins and living minerals, which is higher than just taking a supplement of a mineral or something that was made in a laboratory, or a supplement that was used heat process in order to produce it. If it used heat process in order to do it above 105 or any kind of refinement like that, then it loses its life force and its potential strength to permeate the cells and give it the true life energy. All right. So these foods, because they're made from the earth, and the sun has charged them, and they got structured water inside them. This is much more high integrity than any supplement you can get. All right. So here we go. We got the bell peppers, 3 different colors of the rainbow for the three first chakras. The root chakra, second chakra is the sexual chakra connected to the genitals, and then the power chakra, which is breathing, the hara, the power center of the body. All right. Then we'll also throw in this baby kale here with the good chlorophyll as well inside, as well as other antioxidants. So let's go back into the antioxidants here. Well, I cut up some lettuce as well, and just pick out any kind of brown spots on there that could be degenerative things on there. So the antioxidant, what is an antioxidant? All right, the antioxidant is basically the job of the antioxidant is to give an extra electron to molecules. All right, and the extra electron allows that molecule to be more stable. All right, more stable. And a free radical is the opposite. It takes an electron from an already stable molecule in the body. Therefore, that causes this weak bond to take place between the molecules, and this weak bond then starts a chain reaction of other weak bonds from already stable molecules in the cell. When enough of these weak bonds happen within the cell's molecular structure of the molecules, then the cell degenerates until eventually it dies. All right, and cells and red blood cells that begin to die and degenerate, that is what causes sticky blood, which also then raises the blood pressure in the body and also causes clotting of the blood and the arteries, clogging of the arteries by sticky blood sticking to the walls. So the chlorophyll and all this other stuff, the blood of plants, is going to keep that blood clean. It's going to help the liver as well to clean the blood. It's going to put, less work, force on the liver, as well as all the other organs are going to benefit. All right, so get that nice good lettuce in there. And so I hope you kind of understand the antioxidant thing with that. And then see, then after, so you got the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Next, you got the enzymes. All right, and the live enzymes with the enzyme force called Zyme Force, and these are Zyme foods. All life foods are Zyme foods and have Zyme Force as well. And the enzyme is really neat because it's a free energy machine, basically, that goes in the body. And the thing about the enzyme is that it transfers the life force from the enzyme to the cell so efficiently that it does not lose any of its enzyme force and power during the transfer of light and the light energy of during the transfer of the life force. As well, it doesn't cause the cells involved that are getting the light force from the enzyme to lose any of its stability as well. Alright, so they're amazing, like free energy machines in the body, the live enzymes and the antioxidants. And then once you feed your body with enough of these on a regular basis and consistently over a long time, if you are following the raw food diet or the life food diet or very close equivalent to it, then what you're doing is you are actually training your cells to be able to learn about these free energy substances, the antioxidants and enzymes, to then be able to go to the next level with that as well, which means that DNA, RNA and DNA, they also hold memory as well, and so do the cells of your body, just like water holds memory too. And the thought forms of what you're thinking affects the water and the structures of the molecules. And so you see, all fruits and vegetables, like this apple right here, contains structured water, which means its structure, there's more integrity, it's more stable molecules in there, rather than just tap water or whatever that hasn't been filtered or charged. All right, so you can also, of course, like add crystals to your water and then program your crystals with your thoughts as well. You can put your hand over your food and bless it, and that's going to change the structure of it too as well. So structured water is more stable, and there's more sacred geometry in it. All right, so that is neat to know. And then so this apple here, this apple contains malic acid and over a dozen different kinds of antioxidants. All right, so this apple, with the malic acid that's in the apple, is the malic acid has great dissolving effects, whether big or small. It has an effect at dissolving liver stones, gallstones, kidney stones, and the calcification of the pineal gland and the pituitary gland and the thyroid gland, which are important glands in the endocrine system as well. So this apple is going to help, but we're going to throw in some more things that are going to help dissolve those stones and break up the calcification of those higher energy center manifestation organs of the 5th, 6th, and 7th chakra. All right, the 5th chakra, the throat chakra, is connected to the pineal gland. All right, the 5th chakra is the thyroid gland. Sorry, the thyroid gland, which all these glands produce important hormones for the body and the regulation of hormones, all different kinds. The pineal gland helps in the production of serotonin, melatonin, and tryptophan. All right, and it is the third eye. That is the 6th chakra, which is located right between the eyes there, and the 3rd chakra. Through if you're drinking a lot of tap water through your whole life, what happens is that pineal gland, the 3rd eye, starts to close, and it starts to calcify. It calcifies through having fluoride in your water, which is what they put in the water in order to help with the bacteria and the health of your teeth and stuff. But that fluoride is not necessary and it's not needed. So you want to get, you know, and the fluoride cannot be taken out of the water very easily. Boiling it is not going to take the fluoride out. It's a metal. It's a heavy metal. It doesn't come out. Distilling it may have a little bit of benefits, but it's also not getting the fluoride out. Letting it sit for 24 hours is not getting the fluoride out. Basically, that fluoride builds up in those endocrine glands, like the pineal gland, as well as heavy metals build up in those glands too, which causes the calcification and the degeneration and the deactivation of those higher centers. Alright, and those higher centers are very connected to psychedelics of the earth, like peyote, mushrooms, Peruvian torch cactus, things like that. Those activate the pineal gland, and they give you an experience of what is potentially possible for the human to embody the consciousness of an activated pineal gland. Alright, so it'll help show you what it is. And this lemon here, the lemon we put in 2 lemons here, organic, as well, very highly alkalizing, as all fruits and vegetables alkalize the body. This one is highly alkalizing and also contains, as well, like the apple, dozens of antioxidants, a high concentration of vitamin C, alright, and electrolytes as well, a nice amount of electrolytes. So that's going to go in the dressing here. You see, we've basically got all the salad here ready. It's got nice good colors for the chakras, and very healthy and good, with lots of chlorophyll in there, and not too expensive to make or anything at all. Alright, then we're going to put in some apple cider vinegar here. Now we're going back to the calcification of the pineal gland, as well as the pituitary gland, which we haven't talked about yet, which is higher. It's near the lower parts of the brain, and the pituitary gland is connected to, it's also called the master gland, or the seat of illumination, and that one is connected to the crown chakra, which is the enlightenment, the full illumination of the crown chakra is like what Buddha or Jesus or other enlightened ones reached, the full illumination of the crown chakra and the balancing of all the chakras. Now this apple cider vinegar, I have been doing tests with it. I got other videos on the proof that it can dissolve liver and gallbladder stones. I did the liver flush, got the stones out, put them in a glass jar, dumped the apple cider vinegar in, and within 6 hours most of it was quite dissolved. Alright, you can check out that video, just search for it, the apple cider vinegar dissolve liver stones. You'll find it, it'll come up. So I mean, the fact that it can dissolve liver and gallstones, well, there's a great chance it also dissolves kidney stones. It also will decalcify those glands. Alright, so why do you get heavy metals? Fluoride mostly comes from your tap water, and the heavy metals will come from, I'll give you 2 examples. Bottom fish feeders of the ocean, which are always immersed in toxic heavy metals and things like that. They're bottom feeders, the scavengers of the ocean. That, like tuna, you can get a lot from. all the different bottom feeders, alright? And then as well, amalgam fillings in your teeth, the silver ones, contain lead and mercury, as well as other heavy metals that are leaching and seeping into your body and causing the deactivation of those glands, alright? Then here, for the dressing, so far we got 2. The lemon also dissolves the liver and gallstones. Did another video on that, the scientific proof of that as well. Another one we're going to add that dissolves the stones too, right here. Boom, the kombucha mushroom, a living probiotic drink here with the powerful Lifeforce, the enzymes from the living mushroom. This mushroom also structures the water. I'll show you what it's like here. We got one big one here. Look at it, the mushroom is like a big jellyfish in there, right? And probiotics, which are like this here, natural probiotics. This is one of the best probiotics on the planet, one of the top ones, and it is actually acts as natural antibiotics. All right, this actually stimulates your intestines produce antibodies to fight whatever whatever kind of viruses or diseases you have in your body. These will create the natural antibiotics, the natural antibodies through this that will crack the code to cancer and other diseases and viruses. Alright, so natural antibiotics right there. Alright, and this is amazing. The kombucha. I got other videos on that. You can search that. Just search like kombucha liver flush man or something and you'll find it, right? And that also, so that's 3 ingredients now that all dissolve liver, gallstones, kidney stones, as well as the decalcification of those endocrine glands, all right? And then, so that's 3 ingredients there. We're also going to put in here the Bragg's here, which is liquid amino acids, all right? Amino acids are the building blocks of life, the building blocks of cells, amino acids and proteins, all right? So this has got many different kinds of amino acids, so that's going to really help as well. And then we got another probiotic here. This is also, just so you know, this is a soy product, and soy on this planet has been highly genetically modified. This one says non-GMO, so non-genetically modified organism, but a lot of labeling and things they put out there might not be totally honest and true, but there's a good chance that it's still higher integrity, and you don't know for sure, but soy in general has been genetically modified on this planet for so long. It also says gluten-free, which I'm sure that probably is, and it might be non-GMO, and Bragg's is a good product, so you can always research it and find out. Research it before you know and try to get the best brands. Then we also here we got organic miso, alright? There's like 3 or 4 different kinds of miso that they use different ingredients, alright, to make the miso. This one has got barley, soy, sea salt, and filtered water, and it's a cultured probiotic. So this has got the good bacteria, just like the kombucha here, and so this here we're going to put in the dressing as well. It's going to also give it a little bit of a saltier flavor as well, and that is going to help with the digestion of this raw food, as well as the support of the immune system, very much like the natural antibiotic as well. But this is actually a higher source of the natural antibiotic. This is a little bit lower level, probably a lower level of the life food, but it's probably still life food because the bacteria is living in there. It's a living culture. All right, and then we're also going to put in some ginger here, right? And ginger will be connected to the crown chakra, because white is also associated to the crown chakra. And instead of putting it on this setting here, this really big grating, we'll go right to that little grating like that. And the neat thing about this ginger here is that ginger has so many beneficial healing properties. I'll name a few of them here. It's an anti-inflammatory for all diseases in the body are very much connected to inflammation. All right, like let's say you look at hepatitis. Hepatitis, the definition of hepatitis is inflammation of the liver. All right, so That's an inflammation. You got fatty liver, which is an enlarged liver. That is also due to inflammation and swelling of the liver and congestion of the liver, which then causes it to swell and shrink, which then leads to fibrosis, the second stage of liver disease, which is the scarring, the starting of the scarring of the liver due to the inflammation. And then there's 6 stages of fibrosis. Then you move into cirrhosis of the liver, which is even a more severe stage, the 3rd stage of liver disease, which is then, that is where the scar tissue has built up around the whole liver, and especially more scar tissue around the portal vein, which connects the liver to the heart. To the degree that swells will be the degree of stage 1 to 6. 6 stages of that, 6 being the most severe for that as well. So all kinds of disease, not just those, is very much related to inflammation. So the ginger is really good for that. It's also, okay, it's anti-inflammatory, it's also antibacterial, it's also antifungal, it's also antiparasitic, right? And I have a book, a whole book, probably 100 or 120 pages, just on all the healing properties and documentations of scientific evidence, of clinical studies and things that the ginger has been good for, right? So we got that, we got all this good stuff here. I'm also going to put in this here. You probably don't know what this is. I'll tell you what it is. This is actually a really high grade of the castor oil. Alright, and castor oil is anti-inflammatory and got amazing healing benefits of all kinds. So we're just going to put a little bit on there, just not too much of this one. This is a really potent oil here, so a little bit there. Homeopathic dose amount. And then now, because it's the fall has started, it's already autumn now, what I'm going to do too is I'm actually going to put some flaxseed too, and the flaxseed's got amazing essential fatty acids, omegas 3, 6, and 9, different amounts of each. That's going to support the health of your heart, lower heart disease risk, and as well the fiber is good during the winter and on your cells too. It provides more fiber, which is going to help with the health of your colon and intestines. Alright, and then it's also, the fiber also helps produce the liver to produce bile. So many good things of fiber, and all fruits and vegetables have varying degrees of fiber. One really powerful source of fiber is the celery. Celery's got a high amount. Alright, let's see what else we got. Okay, look at this. We got some raw organic pumpkin seed butter, more essential fatty acids, more protein here for the body. Alright, and protein is important for cell metabolism as well. Alright, so let's get that protein in there, and nut butter of your choice, preferably raw and organic. Then more protein here from the hemp seeds, also called hemp hearts. This is the meat, the heart inside the hemp. And hemp heart, also good for your heart and brain as well as everything else, but amazing protein in here as well. And not just protein, but also essential fatty acids as well as that. Alright, and then we got the this is the Himalayan sea salt here, which provides all 72 trace minerals, electrolyzes your body, and hydrates your cells, and electrolytes